Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. I'm going to try to play around with the sound in this one. I've already put it up higher than it was. Also, if you hear some weird noises, there are children and there's also a lot of flies in this room, which I might be batting away. I don't know, once I was done recording last episode, I listened to it. His sound is real kind of off, so yeah, we'll be messing around and seeing what we can do about that. Okay, in the meantime... That's pretty loud. You guys can turn it down if it bothers anyone that much, I guess. They are the only reason the sound concerns me. It's literally just the 87Bs. Huh. Guess I probably should have used my Messerschmitt on that. Okay, let's just keep on trying to get things out here. Okay. Because the enemies are really trying to swarm in on us. But Lwow doesn't have much in the way of defense. Apparently. Yeah, okay. We're just going to try to attack it real quick and see what happens. Holy smokes. There's two flies in here and both of them are just surrounding me. Oh, what is happening to us? Okay, somehow we won that. I'll take it. Okay, 87Bs. Do something. Not that. Oh my goodness. At least hit the target. How are we missing this much? It's a regular Soviet infantry. Dude has like no defense. Okay. Now I know they're low on defenders. Yeah, good enough. Not good enough. We're hurting that guy. These things have a somewhat threatening defense. I want to at least hurt him a couple more times. Come on. Hit the enemy. So I can have you people target something important. Stop making me waste bombers on this. Okay. Good enough. I think my tanks got him. So what I'm going to do is just start blasting these groups, the ones that are getting in pretty deep, to see if I can make them run away. And on their way out, we might be able to kill a bunch of them. I feel like our bombs should be doing better against them. They have terrible defense. Come on. What is this? Wow, that was the majority of our Air Force right there. We barely did anything. It's not going great so far. Oh, I see. Full health cavalry. That is pretty worthless for them. These guys are clogging up a somewhat major road. So are those ones. let's keep these guys in the air. I didn't try to get a spy into Russia this turn, I don't think, so I should probably do that. Let's go with our Dorniers first. Right, if they want to fling themselves against the wall that is these special fortresses, is the whole reason they exist. They're not going to matter in a second once we take Lwow. That's going to completely change the battlefield. So I might as well start eating away at this stack, the one that's actually a threat. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to attack the special fortresses, but they have more potential to be annoying. Okay, before anyone else does anything, we gotta take this city. Have a light division. Dang, that's the best I got. Okay. Do I have a marine in here? I don't. I thought I did. Dah. Not you. Nice. Mine. Oh wow, they are right up on top of us. That did not move the border as much as I hoped it did. Okay, well let's get these workers out of there. Everyone retreat to Pressburg. This as well. What do we have here? Well, I can move more units on. We'll see what we're looking at in a second. Gonna put some people into Lwow. You can stay there. Getting close with our artillery. Now, taking that city, that's really handy. So, no matter what else happens, I am pleased with that. If they attack with all those Soviet tanks they have set up, they might be able to take Radom. I don't think I have enough people garrisoned in there to withstand the entire force if they get even slightly favorable rolls on their attacks. That's a lot of guys right there. Oh. Okay, that should keep that stack from attacking. What in the world? Okay, that somewhat makes up for it. They better have gained a lot of experience getting kicked around that much by something with 2 defense. Alright, another wave of tanks is on its way. Similarly getting kicked around. Whoa, our wave of infantry is here. They're not going to be able to actually go anywhere this turn, but they are here. This is as far as they all can move, I'm assuming. Okay, well this one has both its moves. Has some. Our main goal right now is just bleed Russia of its units. Take out these tanks so that they run out of their huge stacks. Alright, on its face we cannot outproduce them, that's true. But I don't really need to. See, if their units keep dying and mine don't, no production really needs to occur in that heavy of a dose. These guys only have 11 defense, which is not great, but it's something to contribute. Right. Can only send out 1 each. Okay, both of these guys, right, I woke them up last turn. They're finally healed. Whoopsie. And wouldn't you know it, I actually didn't have to move that worker off of the space that he was on. He only had 1 turn left. I absolutely thought I was going to have to. But I did not. I feel like of all the places you could move, along the coast is the dumbest type of movement you could possibly have. Okay, having these panzers around here is a big deal. This lets us start cleaning them up after our Air Force tears into them. So, that's nice. Never mind. Go back where you were. Their attack is high enough to kill panzers if they're the ones attacking. Like, more often than not, they'll win that exchange, so let's just not have that happen. No surprise to anyone. I'm just going to make sure they don't waste movement. They go exactly where they're supposed to. Shouldn't be able to attack them at all. No, they're all safe. Okay. Well, let's wake up this. Right, can't kick them out. I guess we'll wake up him too. We have some people that are on their way. This city is well enough defended. This guy's going over here. I'm going to try to herd them into either attacking 88s, someone on a forest, or one of our infantry. They're probably going to choose the infantry, although he does have a lot of hit points. So the game generally doesn't like to attack those people. Kill the ones that are not in a forest if you can. Oh, what in the world? Are you kidding me? I have no words. I actually just lost a Panzer IIIe, full health, to an unfortified Russian infantry in a grassland. That just happened to me. Ugh. I hate that so much. Okay, I'm tired of them bombing this city as well to try and get at my special transport, so you guys are leaving. Go here. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did I already try to do this? Whatever. We'll try again. Yep, no surprise. Alright, I took a city. Where's that Marine? Sure, go here for now. Nothing in there with a super high defense. Yep, next turn, our infantry are going to be in position, and they'll be able to actually do something. We got to hold out for this one. Please hold that city. This is probably going to turn around and attack. These things are stranded. They can't get out of here before we kill them. These are probably going to attack. Although I'm not sure. It's a fortified 88 on a hill, but it's also a city. One of their cities, I might add. So they may see that as important enough. It's hard to know. Most of these are going to retreat. The one that's still here, wow, they have one that's actually full health. Only one. No, two. Those will probably attack, and might win. If they do, we'll get them with our 87Bs. The rest of those things are going to take cover in Odessa, which is absolutely expected. I've got enough Messerschmitts in the air, hopefully, to shoot down a couple of their stuff and tank most of their bombs. This place doesn't need a whole bunch of Messerschmitts itself. We get hurt, but their bombers suck, and that's a lot of health to chew through before they kill anything. So we'll do that, and I'm assuming, hoping at least, that our Air Force will survive longer than the Russians are willing to fight this time. Okay, yeah, let's end the turn. And see what they're going to do, if they're actually going to follow through on an attack on Radon this turn or not. Of course, there's an American carrier out there somewhere, which arbitrarily can see us, because the computer apparently has the entire map revealed at all times. They don't actually have to be able to detect you. Even out in the water, if they know you're there, but you're beyond the range of their sight, and they don't observe for you, they can still bomb you. Which is trash. Oh, that's horrible. Those recycling centers can't be rebuilt. Ah, that sucks. I hate England so much. Those things, like, only exist here in Europe, and they cannot be rebuilt if they get destroyed. At least I don't think they can. Where are you guys going? They've got to be going to pick people up, right? Not drop them off. Either they're going to pick up useless stuff from Malta. This is they have 3 exposed transports just sailing around here. Are they going to pick stuff up from Malta, or they're going to Suez? Or they're going to try to drop at Italy. They might be doing that. But again, I don't know where they'd be finding the people to actually fill those ships. Like I've said before, they have the production capability to produce that fast, right? So it's not a speed thing that confuses or concerns me. It's just, it's the cities. They don't have enough cities to actually produce that many. Where are you going, buddy? Okay. Okay, they're choosing to attack our stack of injured people. Not a terrible play. You deserve that. Oh, no. How did I not notice that? They're going to take Danzig from me. And it's going to take an obscene amount of my money. Way more than it should. Okay, only 11. What territory? Okay, we can take that back. Stinking Danzig? That city's nothing but a pain. Part of me wants to raise it. But I won't do that. They might start killing people off in that stack. I need to take Lutsk from them. Because then, if they want to go around and attack below, they have to go all the way around Kiev. Well, they killed one. I think those 2 tanks are going to die, though. You're a dead man. Oh, hello. Whoa, they're attacking with that guy. He's probably their healthiest unit, because he's a paratrooper, so he spawns in with a bunch of health. I don't know where their paratroopers are produced. But they're actually kind of threatening because of how much health they have, and they have the defense of an infantry. Okay, well, our first move is taking Danzig back. Naturally, we cannot have that. I knew that hill seemed important up there. I just wasn't sure why. Oh, they're attacking with wounded units now. Because of course he would win and then get promoted. And then run away. Why? Oh. He's moving up. Oh, you jerks. Okay, well, at least that only covers the city. That's not protecting their actual units. I hate those things so much. Radar towers are about the most annoying thing the enemies can build. Let's see, U-boat type 7. I guess a hydro plant. Build more 87Bs. Oh, come on. Stop clicking the wrong thing, me. People are really happy, for some reason. Maybe they really wanted us to get rid of that Polish city. You would think Spain didn't even have the technology to build a granary with how underdeveloped all their stuff is. I'm going to take a look at Amsterdam and see, did we actually lose something that cannot be replaced? Yes, we did. Great. Okay, this stack has to be our... What? That's not even possible. The game just cheats. Okay, fine. It quite literally cannot be done. Unless the game straight up cheats someone into that spot. Okay, our 88s need to focus down this stack right here. Because the stuff that's coming out of there is too dangerous to be left alive. Stop trying to target citizens that aren't there, and hit the enemy unit. How do you... What is going on? Yeah, no, I think we just have to focus on killing this thing. This whole stack. Or at least on beating it down. They all at least have to get injured. And then I just have to divert some people from Warsaw into there. Really, I need to get my infantry up there. I think they're sufficiently wounded. What's in this stack on the hills here? Okay, that's just infantry. Would have rather used something more useless for that. I targeted the wrong thing. Ah well. It's still a dead tank. You know what? If I can't take this city, I'm just going to make it useless. Suck on that. And here. Either you're going to lose your tower, or make a new worker. There you go. I should probably bomb Odessa and try to take out their barracks, but they'll shoot stuff down. They have a fleet in there. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I think I'll bring them around. I'll leave a couple here at Brest, maybe, and then the rest will come around and park in Gibraltar, so that we can actually hold that thing. Oh yeah, all of you, get out. One, two, three, four, five, six. Great. They can attack us there. So I'd prefer to avoid putting all my infantry in that basket. Okay, I'm going to move some over here. Good enough. The rest of them are coming up here. If the Russians want to fling their little army up here, they are welcome to try. Wow. I have a worker who's just right here in the middle of all this. I totally forgot about that dude even existing. See if this can shatter that resistance and let us benefit from the defensive value that city provides. Cool. I got 7 of those gold back. That's nice. Let's rebuild the temple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it. If these stupid guys weren't in the way, this wouldn't be an issue. That hurt me way more than it should have. Two, 3, 4, 5. Cool. He can also attack this. Alright, I think about the last of our stuff should be arriving shortly. And then it'll just be on what we have and what is being newly produced. Now, I know I need to be targeting Gibraltar, but this thing is standing still, and it has an escort, so it probably has an actual group of stuff it's transporting. Oh, good. That's, for once, good work destroying that. Cool. I'm going to gather some people together up there. And we're going to get ready to try and take that city. I bet it's relatively undefended. Okay. I got a bunch of panzers here. I should probably use some of them. Do I have anything that can move kind of fast that overall isn't that helpful or necessary. I should get some workers here and try to protect them while they build a road. That'd be helpful. Okay, I'm gonna have a couple panzers that are gonna stay down here to help deal with the constant attackers. Here, if you thought those special fortresses were annoying, get a load of these guys. Stay out of my land. If he moves closer, he dies. Well, he's going to die next turn anyway. I have 87 bees. Okay, the rest of these panzers, these three, are all going to move up here as well. Yeah, let's zone of control those infantry if they want to get any closer. Cool. Hopefully in about 2 turns we can actually take that thing. Oh, extra cool. Okay, let's see what numbers we're looking at. It's gonna be depressing, I know that. It's a lot of workers. "19 fortresses. Most of those are around Moscow. 58 Soviet tanks. That is not as many as I thought. He's got 30 of those bombers and a lot of motorized infantry. But those motorized infantry, while frustrating, they only have an 11 attack. They are not mainline attacking units. At least not traditionally. Can you... Yeah, this thing's got almost all of its movement. Come on. Don't you dare die to this thing. Okay. They're in the forests and hills, so I'm not going to finish off the rest of them. I'm going to give these people a turn or two to try and get themselves under control. I would love to have the barracks finished by then. I need them all healed up, and then we're going to attack Lutsk, because that thing needs to go. I might move my 87 Bs from these cities in a little closer, and take my fighters and do the same. This motorized infantry should probably just stay here for now. These guys aren't going to make it too far. If they insist on getting in deeper, a couple bombing runs is going to deal with them. If these guys are going to put more Soviet tanks right here, we'll kill those two and keep on rolling. Because these cities, none of these have the sort of defenses. Like, this whole cluster right here is almost free for the taking. We're just going to have to fight through the things that are there. Leningrad's got fortresses, and it's immune to bombing runs. Of course, Kiev, Odessa, Sevastopol, all 3 of these are strongholds because they have fortresses. Sevastopol, more of a stronghold than anything else. If we got down here, Stalingrad, and of course Moscow would be harder as well, but we're not all the way over there. For the most part, it's these ones right here that are blocking us on this front. And I don't have my HQs in position yet to deal with them. I guess I could bomb them. I might do it to Odessa. If we have an overwhelming advantage and a lot of planes with nothing better to bomb, that is exactly what we'll do. We'll just hammer Odessa into the dirt. But it's got a fleet, so actually accomplishing that, we'll have to fight through a battleship and at least 1 heavy cruiser and probably destroyers and subs. And it's just going to be annoying. I'm going to wake up the Romanian here. They have panzers and a bunch of special fortresses. Yeah, both of these guys, I'm going to have them go immediately to Danzig. Because we need some actual defenders here, and I don't want to have a panzer doing it. Yeah, go up there. Okay, well this is good. Having some people where they need to be. I'm waking up these workers and I'm going to do what I planned to have them do and put a road through. It's not a huge... Well, actually that place right there might be a little better. The goal is to have easier travel, and so that if they step onto this square, we still have a connection to Lwow without having to take Lutsk first. The other advantage to attacking Lutsk is it's got no radar tower. The one that was here provided it for both, so they didn't bother to build a second. They'll probably send a worker down and do just that now, but They haven't yet. Okay, let's go to next turn, see what they unveil. So I'm curious, the Russians could do just about anything now. These people are probably feeling a little threatened. The Russians are trying to likely send out transports. Or they're getting ready to invade me for some reason. The Russians are sending out transports, I imagine, mostly from the north. Jerks. Well, if that's all they're doing there, the Americans just have like a couple ships bombing us with a plane here and there. The flak will eventually get them. Ah, dang it. Now they're bombing Rotterdam. That is exactly what I was trying to avoid. That's bad. Are they out of Spitfires? I think we might have actually made a dent in the British planes. Obviously, we haven't gotten them all, but... Interesting. If they start bombing Rotterdam, they'll start hitting my fighters. Because now I'm out of them. If they're out of Spitfires because they don't see a need to build them, that'd be real handy. They might have mass-produced a bunch of them because I bombed London a few times. And so, since they had them and I wasn't bombing them still, they decided to switch production over to bombers again. The computer somewhat adjusts to what you're doing, but it does so in the least balanced way possible, by just a mass change across the board. I think those two were coming out to meet up with that wounded destroyer, and then its transport. Yeah, get out of here. They going to Cagliari? No, they're not. Yeah, maybe they are. I want so badly to move on, like, to move in closer and bombard those. It'd be a foolish move, though. I don't think I have time for quite another turn. I haven't gone yet as long as I normally would like to, but... Why? What do you gain from trying to blow up that one mine? See, that makes sense. I get that. And I figured they probably won't build more of those things. So the more of those bombers we take out, just the less they'll have forever. Okay, they're coordinating, or they're just massing fighters in Lutsk. So I need to take those out. I'm shocked. That's about the best I've seen in 88. Whoa! Does Lwow give them some kind of super buff to shooting down enemies? I'm tempted to just not even advance if we're going to shoot him down like this. Send out what you got. They might win that one. Good call. Good work. You never know with the 88s. I have seen, for some reason, these Soviet tank brigades or divisions or whatever they are do very good against them. They like to attack because the 88s only have one move, so it gives the tanks a chance to retreat if they don't like how the fight's going. A chance, mind you. It's not perfect. But they attack way more frequently on something that's only got one movement instead of two. Alright, they're massing up again. Hey, some flak. Build more. Really? I don't need resistance going on right now. So I feel like those Yugoslavian cities should just back off already. I won. It's actually pretty historically accurate. Germany had more trouble with guerrilla fighters in Yugoslavia than I think any other single location as far as guerrilla fighters go. The guys in there, the Yugoslavians, were nightmarish for them. There's partisans constantly fighting them. It didn't help that the partisans were being funded and maintained by Allied, meaning mostly American, resources. But I'll give them credit, where a lot of other people laid down or just kind of ran away from the Germans, those Yugoslavians fought and fought and fought. You know, there's always resistances in Belgium and the Netherlands, Poland, and basically everywhere that they took, there were going to be and France, of course, there would be resistances, but most of them were pretty subtle. Those Yugoslavians, for such a small country, yeah, they just didn't give up. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Things are looking up. They're trying to get together another force, so this is probably right here where we'll focus most of our bombing efforts this turn. Yeah, I can't attack out of Lwow just yet. So that's what we'll do. We'll hammer this thing into the dirt. We'll destroy those. Hopefully we'll make a little more headway wiping out these guys. I might hold off on the attack here by another turn or two if it means wiping out these infantry that have swarmed into our land. How many infantry do they have? He's got 80... Yeah, not the garrisons or the special fortresses. I don't really care about those. 297. That's a lot. But they have to guard all of these radar towers and the actual cities themselves. So he's going to start funneling over his motorized infantry, because he's going to run out of tanks, and he's going to supplement them with something, and these have the next highest attack. If that, and he's going to start mass-producing these once he realizes he's low on them. Speaking of, if I go ahead and check how many of those he has. Let's see. 65. So he built like another 10 last turn. There been any changes here? Was that Japanese? I don't think it was. Maybe it was, though. Doesn't look like there's been any more changes on this front. Unless that one was a change, but I don't think it was. Still haven't taken Hong Kong, or Nanning, or Koilin. Yeah, Japanese are not being very helpful right now. Neither are the British. Kick the Italians out of here already. They should have at least taken this by now. Like, these two, okay, they have fortresses. They're kind of tough, but do something. Alright, well, hopefully another turn or two. We'll have Gibraltar in hand. I'd love to destroy them so much. I might then send these guys out and we can try to take this city. It's just Portugal, but you know how they are. Yeah, we'll see how it actually... Okay, yep, they're still refusing, so we're going to take more stuff and force them into a surrender. Alright, well that's going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read, and if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.